We've already hit that in a couple places, but guess what? It just keeps going until we get to the sunset. So therefore, we do have a wind advisory in effect for all of the counties to the north. Montana does not issue wind advisories for their counties. We talk about our winds right now in terms of the gusts. Everybody's out of the northwest because that front has fully passed through, but we have 38-mile-per-hour winds in Williston for the gust to 38 in Garrison. Nothing right now in Bismarck, but that wind is still coming. It's got to do something, so we're going to balance that out. Temperatures. The cold front didn't do anything with that. Couple of rain showers still in the Devil's Lake region, but for the rest of the day, we're going to stay high and dry. And so it's just about the winds with those temps in the 70s to the 80s from here on out. That cold front, we see our kink kind of connected with that same front. Now the white lines here, that's the pressure gradient, and the more that we have across the state, the windier it is, because wind is nothing more than a change in pressure. Think of it like opening a bottle of soda. It's got a crack. That's the pressure getting released. So that's what our atmosphere is doing to kind of subside all of that energy. And so as far as 1 o'clock goes, the winds, they just keep coming. And then we go to about 4 or 5 o'clock, 45-mile-per-hour gusts at that point, directly out of the northwest still. Now we get to the best part of the day, the sunset. Why? Because now the winds are going down. And then we go into the overnight. Those winds get even better. Then look, the winds didn't even happen by tomorrow morning. Now the one thing tomorrow morning that will be a change will be those morning lows. We're looking at those lows right about 50 degrees. And this morning we were close to 60, 65, so it's going to feel a whole lot better. Not to mention drop the dew points. Tomorrow the dew points will be in the 40-degree range. Today they're close to the 50 to 60 degree range, and then they'll go up from there. So that's more like the lack of humidity. Now, once we go into our Thursday, beautiful blue skies, we're going to have those highs also near 80 degrees, a 10 out of 10 kind of day. We go right into our Friday. Oh, we're starting to heat on up. So that's where we're going to bring it to our warm front. That's going to help us elevate some of those temperatures. So well into the 90s we go. I would not be surprised if we see a triple-digit day somewhere in eastern Montana, Baker, Sidney, Buffalo, maybe even Dickinson. We will see. Glasgow, by the way, yesterday had a record high, or excuse me, tied the record high of 103 degrees. So when we look forward to the temps today, it's not bad. We're in those 80s, so a couple of degrees higher than where we're standing now. 50 degrees for us into the overnight, plenty of stars. We then go into our Thursday. We're looking at those highs in the 70s and 80s. That's that perfect weather that we're going to expect here. Our normal high right now is 84 degrees and dropping, because by the end of the month we'll see that closer to 79 to 80. But we're a far cry from there once we go into our Friday, because look at that. That's Glasgow, 99 degrees. Sydney, Baker, 99. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if we're in the triple digits. Then even 93 still for the Highway 83 corridor. In the meantime, still hot and muggy. Krista, for the weekend.
Wow, so we're still getting a little bit of summer left out of August.
Oh, it's not done yet, so